Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to properly take notes. I'm just kidding, I'm definitely not qualified for that, but what I can do is show you how I take notes as a learner, and recently I have been taking my notes pretty seriously. So why don't I take the time to explain to you some of the learning techniques that I've been developing since grade 8. Okay, so first off, what are learning techniques? Well, according to medium.com, a simple definition is an action that a learner can engage in their own time to acquire a piece of knowledge or master a skill. And I'll show you what I'm on the way to mastering. So first off, how I take notes. Recently, I've been taking my note-taking skills pretty seriously. But first I started with what I call bulk writing, which is where you just write down literally everything the presenter or the slideshow is saying. But I would end up with way too much information for me to even process, and I would never refer back to these notes. I would take notes for the sake of taking notes. But after that whole fiasco, I moved to what I call point form style, which is much preferred and is really similar to something that I'm currently learning in PLP. It's basically where you take headlines for each topic that you think is the most important and writing 3 to 4 bullet point notes underneath that. And then at the end, I would summarize everything in a very short, quick what you need to know, and then questions that I had for myself, which would be really useful for studying. Okay, so why don't we take a step back from just note-taking and look at the rest of my learning experience. This year, I've done a lot of storytelling projects where I began to develop my skills on how to take project information and turning it into an engaging narrative. Before this, I used to start all my project script with a boring intro, but by viewing and considering content that I've found captivating, I've learned to vary my storytelling intros by asking questions, like starting with a fact, or a statement, or a joke. And even sometimes I would use a driving question. And these learning techniques aren't just things that I've used in school either. I use them in my everyday life too. As always, I'm still in my infancy of learning and I'm always developing my skills. And this is just another update to my learning journey. And I would say this is kind of like a sequel to What Inspires Me video. Thank you for taking the time to watch the end of this video, and as always, have a great day.